once known as Eternia crystals. For a time, there was peace. Now a mysterious force travels across the land, destroying the Eternia crystals one by one and liberating this ancient evil. Only a handful of crystals remain. After 5 years of war, even the most powerful strongholds in Etheria succumb to the onslaught of the Old One's army. Leaders and champions from across the realm are forced to put aside their differences and band together to form the Defense Council. With their options dwindling, the Council decides to gather the remaining Eternia crystals and seal them within the fortified kingdom of Dragonfall.
After a long and uneventful journey, the heroes are the first to arrive. They look forward to storing the crystal behind the protected walls of Dragonfall. And finally, getting some rest.
So, hi guys, I hope you enjoyed the intro. It tells you about Dungeon Defenders 2 so far, what's been happening over the years, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. Hope you enjoy it. So, this is it so far. So,
Hailing from the mountains of Etheria, the barbarian.
if you want to know about all of them, so just listen, okay? Listen to the right.
Noble and brave, the squire is always first.
So listen to the apprentice.
Quiet and reserved outside of battle, the apprentice truly shines when blasting back enemies with bursts of chilling ice and explosive fire. As a master elementalist, he controls the forces of nature to shatter the earth, command the wind, and burn down enemy hordes.
So his abilities are Flamethrower, unleashes a torrent of fire, burning all enemies caught in its flames. It has a range to it. So the Arcane Barrier blocks enemies after losing 25 health, explodes, dealing magical damage and knockback. The Frostbite Tower shoots a beam of frost at an enemy, slowing that enemy and all nearby enemies. Earth Shatter Tower sends forth a long-range homing projectile at the ground enemy. When the projectile strikes an enemy, it erupts, dealing magical earth damage in a small area, and his abilities are Arcane Volley. The apprentice fires homing bolts at his marked enemies, dealing magical damage to each. Tornado. Hurl the tornado in a line, suspending enemies in the air and dealing magical storm damage over time. Deals extra damage to marked enemies. And Mana Bomb. The apprentice focuses taking reduced damage, then unleashes an explosion dealing magical damage. Deals extra damage to marked enemies. And Heal Cell. The hero channels healing energy, regenerating a portion of their health each second. The channel is broken if the hero moves or takes damage. So that's one of them so far, which you can get for free. So the next one you can get is the Squire.
Noble and brave, the squire is always first to enter a fight and the last standing. Charging headfirst into any situation, the squire relies upon stubborn brute strength and perhaps a little luck to overwhelm his enemies. The squire's simple defenses embody his brash and bold nature by crushing, poking, skewering, and slicing incoming enemies.
So that's the squire. This is the huntress now.
The huntress is an experienced wildlife hunter and trapper, having ventured deep into the wilder depths of Etheria. Across her travels, she's perfected deadly traps and snares, testing them against terrible beasts and enemies alike. Keeping foes at a distance, the huntress answers the call to battle with a volley of deadly arrows. She never misses her mark.
So, by the way, this game is free on PS4 and PC on Steam. So, if you play any of them, I don't know if it's on Xbox One though. Sorry if it's not on Xbox One.
As a student of martial arts, the monk thrives in combat, commanding the ebb and flow of the battlefield. He supports his allies with radiant auras of chi energy that boost the potency of defenses, electrocutes careless enemies, and heals fellow heroes. No hero deck is complete without his wisdom.
So this is the monk. If you see on to the right, I'm switching in between his costumes. By the way, all these heroes have different costumes. So this is the one that I've got. Well, I got him out of a chest, mystical chest, but it didn't show up for some reason. So this is another monk. This is from Dragonfall. But you have to pay for all of these. Oh, Guardian of Storm. I really want that one, but I don't have enough gems. Yang's Demise. So it's just like a frozen monk. Jade. Then a monk. And then back to the standard one. So that's all the 4 heroes that you can get for free. All these heroes up to...
Ruthlessly betrayed and murdered by the Harbinger, the Abyss Lord rises from the depths of the underworld. Vowing to destroy all who invade Etheria, he summons the skeletal remains of the Old One's army and the ethereal spirits of fallen knights to do his bidding. An active defender, he dominates the battlefield, responding to threats and ordering his defenses to obliterate enemies.
I'm going through all of his costumes as well. So that's him. Then him.
Ceres EV2 is a self-aware robot tasked with protecting the Sky City. With a machine-like intensity, EV2 constantly modified herself and upgraded her defense systems. Her feature set includes servo-reductive protonic engines, prismatic shielding, high-definition laser optics, and mana-infused alloy plating. Ceres EV2 has pushed herself far beyond her original limitations.
So she is basically a robot. I'm going through all of her costumes now. And that's it, back to the era. So, yeah, you can sell items as well. So I just got 85,000 gold from that. And there is some So if you want me to do campaign, I've completed all of them by the way. So I'm gonna go from the ramparts. And you can play with random people as well. So oh yeah, and enemies as well drop weapons for a hero. In the battle stage, you can't go in the inventory as well, just to let you know. So if you want to play this game. Yeah, so you can help random people as well if you're good. Put that there. Put that there and that. Then put that there. And we are kind of done. So as you can see, yeah, you get bosses in this as well. So and you got to look for flying enemies, the wizards. And once you progress into the game, you get stronger and better. So it's just flying enemies now. So you have a defense limit up. So know where it says 208, which is the amount of enemies gonna come. Below that there's this green bar, and that's your defense limit. So 990 out of 1000. So as you can see, one boss is coming from the outside. By the way, I'm trying to help people get up to the rhythm set, which is the last one. Look, rhythm, flying green. So the monster's melee and ranged at the same time. Well, if you get the game, you can. It shows you what all the buttons do as well. So as you can see, the gazebo tower, if you see a red outline, that means it's a boss. So an ogre is coming. Yep, you got ogre. It's a boss. By the way, different bosses have different moves, so as you can see, the ogre just took shots at me or spit. So it means weapons have. You can upgrade your weapons to level 10 or just evolve them. By the way, what the hell is my barbarian now? Oh yeah, and you can get daily challenges as well. There we go. All the loot that I've rubbish for me. So if you see any blue things above their heads, like these, that means you can get rid of them, even though they're not yours. See, look? Can't get rid of them, but you can get rid of these. So you can put your own down. Okay at the game, then you can help you people at as well. Help the game, help you. So this is what I'm doing, by the way, helping people. And the last two enemies are over here. See, look at them. So if you want to have a look at a better view, so look, that's what they all look like now, without the rainbows on. So the Colossus is good. So, win-win. I didn't mean to go to the tablet. Oh yeah, and you have, so if you come down here in your tablet and come around here, so win 3 ancient ruins maps and win 2 maps in the Life Root region. So technically like the Life Root forest, the Riven Den. Because if you look here, so this is the Life Root system. So Life Root forest may be the best one. So at the moment, we're just letting the defences take care of all the monsters. We're just messing around. We're not been just letting the defences. By the way, once you level up to 50, you can go again. See, look. So, all my characters are level 50 to 96. So the book that I've got is the Molten Tomb, written by the Fireball for the special attack. But for the main attack, it's just looking up solely. Dark March. Dankman. So, this is just a show of Dungeons & Dragons 2 for you. Hope you, after this rave, hope you enjoy this stream. And like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share to your family, friends, or whoever. So hope you enjoyed the stream. Like, subscribe and comment below. And see you later or tomorrow with Noah. Goodbye.